Sa puntong ito, ibabahagi naman ng isang Cebu-based journalist na si Luigi Flores ang kanyang karanasan sa pagyanig. Luigi, welcome to the program. How are you doing?
Hi Mensch, magandang araw sa iyo at sa lahat ng mga nanonood ng NewsWatch Plus.
Okay, so you are located in Cebu City. Which area in Cebu? Asa dapita?
I already live in Banawa. It's part of Barangay Guadalupe. I live in the hills of Banawa. So from the main road, it's around 1.5 kilometers away from the main road, which is Salvador Street. So medyo naramdaman talaga namin yung pagyanig kagabi, 9:59 p.m.
Okay, so describe to us, the moments leading up to the earthquake. What were you guys doing, and what made you realize that this was in fact an earthquake?
Okay, so nag-uusap lang kami ng misis ko. We were at the we were at our dining area, no? So usap-usap lang kami about buhay-buhay, no? And suddenly parang may narinig akong dumadagundong na parang di ko na maintindihan kung ano. So sabi ko, parang teka lang. Saglit. Lindol. So talagang tumakbo, labas tayo. And I was really scared kasi my wife is 4 months pregnant, no? So kailangan talagang alalayan. So talagang kumaripas na kami ng takbo pababa ng aming unit.
Okay, let me just ask you, you live in a single-story home or a condo?
We live in an apartment, no? So dalawang unit siya, taas at baba. So itaas kami sa second
Nasa
floor.
second floor kayo. And what, you were still able to make it out. What did you see? What did you feel as you were making your way out and upon reaching yung outside area ng bahay ninyo?
So, ang nangyari, nung kumaripas na kami ng takbo talaga, when we opened the door, no, ng bahay namin na palabas, akala ko may kasama pang kulog at kidlat, no? Kasi it sounded like it talaga. It sounded na parang may kulog at kidlat. Pero yun pala, it was just the earth shaking and trembling. So, tremor talaga yun na talagang ano. And pagdating namin sa kalsada mismo, kasi yung kalsada namin has a slope, it has a gradient, so an angle, no, it's kind of steep din. So napahinto ako, so talagang parang nahilo pa rin ako, and then I felt that it was dizzying, and I would say na hindi na matatapos, pero after a few seconds nahinto din yung pagyanig.
Okay, but how long would you say, mga gaano katagal kaya yung pagyanig based on how you felt it?
It's around, I felt it was like around 20 to 30 seconds.
Matagal.
Yung pagyanig, matagal din, oo. Kala ko it would last more than a minute, kasi kung talaga if it lasted more than a minute, siguro baka nagkabitak na yung kalsada o even yung bahay namin mismo.
Okay. Saan kayo nagpunta after?
After that, we just assessed the situation. The moment I told our neighbors, sige, balik na muna kami sa taas. The first thing I did was to check all the door jambs, yung mga kwarto namin, pati yung mga sala. Buti na lang, awan ng Diyos, walang pitak, walang crack or anything. So, pero I was telling myself, hindi ako matutulog ngayong gabi.
Yun nga, that's what I was saying. Parang ang tapang ninyo to go back inside your house after experiencing such a shock in the literal and figurative terms, no? Pero pagbalik ninyo sa loob ng bahay ninyo, sinabi mo nga, hindi ka makakatulog. Were you still able to feel yung mga aftershock?
Before I slept at around midnight, mga around 12 to 1 o'clock in the morning, kanina, I was able to feel around 3 to 4 or even 5 aftershocks. Kasi mas ramdam namin kasi nasa taas kami.
Okay.
So,
Yung mga aftershock, can you describe it to us? Gaano kalakas yung, how strong do you feel those aftershocks were?
So imagine na lang na parang may nagtutulak ng furniture at saka nagbabagsak ng mga furniture sa ilalim na floors, no? So right immediately kung second floor kami, parang nararamdaman mo na may gumagalaw talaga sa first floor. May nagtutupukan, may nagbabagsakan ng mga kung ano-anong mga pabibigat.
And these are just the aftershocks. This is not like the main tremor.
It's not the main tremor, Menchu. It's the aftershocks na. So parang alam mo yung either rumbling furniture or alam mo yung sasakyan sa ilalim ng tulay.
Yes.
O sa ibabaw ng tulay na parang pag gumugulong na yung mga sasakyan, you'd feel that there's really activity going on underneath.
Okay. And since then, up until now, meron pa rin ba kayong nararanasan ng mga aftershocks?
Right now, parang kanina nga I felt a slight tremor like before we did this interview, no? Parang I felt a slight shaking sa ilalim, pero it's not that significant na parang parang it's not that significant na makakayanig siguro ng building, pero at least it's really you really know that the earth is really moving.
Okay. So would you say that with the passage of time, parang nagle-lessen yung amount of, tsaka yung severity ng aftershocks?
The way I see it, parang it's inconsistent. It's like an up and down. It's dipping up and down. May ganong intensity, pero over time naman, it's nothing compared to what we experienced at 9:59 p.m. of September 30th.
Now, you mentioned na that your wife is 4 months pregnant right now. How is your wife doing?
She's okay. She's doing fine. Yun lang parang na-feel namin na parang yung baby na tatakot kasi galaw ng galaw kagabi.
Okay.
Parang nagpaparamdam na, wait, mami, takot ako. Ganyan.
Nasa bahay lang ba siya or did she leave the house to go anywhere? Is she feeling safe to be staying at home, indoors?
Magkasama kami sa bahay, so I think she's safe naman. I would like to believe that kampante naman siya na tumira pa sa bahay even after all these shocks.
Okay. And what about yung movement that you felt when the earthquake was happening last night at past 9 o'clock? Ano yung movement na naranasan ninyo? Was it like you felt like you were going up and down, or like the earth was going up and down, or side to side?
It was swaying side to side.
Side to side.
No, parang may, alam mo yung akala namin na babagsak na yung mga, actually kasi sa likod ng bahay namin may mga yero pa na nakapatong. Parang narinig ko yung mga yero na kumakalansing na. Kumakabog na yung mga yero dun. So parang side to side yung naging movement ng quake talaga.
Okay. How is the situation there now? I'm sure nakalabas na kayo ng bahay, pumasok pa rin kayo sa trabaho if I'm correct in assuming that?
Tama.
Oo. How is the situation there now? How are people feeling? How are you feeling, yung emotionally and mentally after the earthquake?
Alam mo, parang naisip ko nga, what if yun na yung katapusan namin, no? So parang in a spiritual sense of things, parang I feel na kailangan ko pa rin maghanda kasi you'll never know when it will come, no? Earthquakes or tremors like that, and they could potentially be deadly, no? So I felt that in a spiritual sense, parang I aside from leaning toward the Almighty God, no, and making sure that you're well prepared for it. So napansin din namin na wala talagang magaling kapag nakarating na yung sakuna. So kung sa atin pa sa Bisaya, wagyu maing laki.
Mao na. Mao gyud. So we are incredibly glad that you are safe, your family is safe. We hope that things continue to improve there in Cebu. Maraming salamat, Cebu-based journalist Luigi Flores.